Well, I think we were very pleased with all the quarterbacks. We threw a lot at them from the very first day we were here, as a new staff and with a new team this year. And we told them from the first day that we were going to have to make a tough decision, and their job was to make it tough on us. And I think Coach did a great job the last couple of days explaining why we made the decision.
How have you seen each of them, Paxton and Trevor, respond as that decision was made?
Well, as expected for both of them, I think. It's one guy's really excited, one guy's really disappointed. And we sat down and talked with each one of them. Together we sat down initially to tell them what we were doing, and then I individually talked to both guys and talked to them about what we're going to do moving forward and how we're going to approach everything. And of course Paxton was disappointed. Anyone was going to be that way, the competitor he is, but I think he's handled it the right way. And we talked about this a long time ago, like I talked about the first meeting, that hey, we made this decision, we're in this room together. We're going to fight together, we're going to play together, we're going to help each other out, whatever we got to do throughout the entire season to help one another, regardless of who the quarterback was going to be, back early when we had this conversation. And then we talked again the other day, once we made the decision, we're moving forward, and coaches explained why, and we're going to support each other and go out there and do what we can to win football games.
With Jamal getting his first snaps this week, what do you want to see from him Saturday?
Just go out and play. Really excited for him for the opportunity. He's worked extremely hard to get to where he is today, coming off the injury that he had. So we're all excited to see him play.
Mike, you've done a lot with running backs in the past. How do you like this group?
It's been they've done a nice job. I think some guys have stepped up. They've been given an opportunity, whether they were here with us when we first started this year, and a couple of the guys came in, whether it was through free agency, through a pickup somewhere, a transaction, through the draft. We've always played multiple guys. They understand that, and I think CJ understands his role, what he needs to do, and to get in great shape and kind of be the leader of the group. He's been here the longest. And adding a veteran like Jamal to come in and help the younger guys talk about the experiences, how to practice, and just to see the way to kind of touch on what you asked earlier, the way he's worked is great for young guys to see. So pleased with where they're at.
You like the variety they give you?
Yeah, can never have enough. You want to have enough guys out there. Like we've said from 2002 on, we've always played with multiple backs back there, and the tempo of the game, the flow of the game. We're going to play a number of guys, so happy with what they've been doing.
For a young guy like Garrett Bowles, how can a night like Saturday help his development in terms of learning, okay, this is holding, this is what they're going to call, and growing going forward?
Well, I think the more he plays, the more comfortable he's going to become, at this level. Some of the things that happen, and, hey, there's going to be certain penalties. There's going to be holding penalties. You think you've got a guy, and all of a sudden a quarterback like the other night, or a back, or somebody bounces the ball outside, those are going to happen. But there's some that we can cut down on, and we just got to minimize the penalties, not just him, but the entire offense.
Speaking of Bowles, he was saying that it's a fine line between aggression and reining it in. He said that that's how he plays. He plays aggressive.
Yeah.
You don't want to rein that in, but how did you teach him there's a fine line between the two?
Don't hold. I mean, you're going to play. You don't want to take that away from any player. You are going to go out there as an offense and play aggressive, but we've got to eliminate there's certain penalties we can't eliminate. DT looks phenomenal, and I've got huge expectations for him. I think he understands, and I understand what the expectations are of this organization and the type of offense or the type of team we need to have. But he's the leader of the group. Him and Emmanuel both. What a great. They set the standard for this offense. The way we're going to work, the way they practice. They're so competitive, and I think that's the great thing about this team. Is the way they practice against one another, all off season long, all through the OTAs, the mini camps, through training camp. It's been so competitive, but not just DT, but Emmanuel, the standard that they set. But DT played that way when we were together back in the days. Him and Virgil are the only two guys left remaining on offense. But I just love the way he works, and I'm looking forward to DT having a phenomenal year.
What has impressed you about D'Angelo?
Well, I think he's learned, and I think all young players, they come in here and you come in the first couple of days, it becomes God, which way's right, which way's left, and then you think you've got it, and then you hit that wall a little bit, and you slow down, and all of a sudden you're going, oh God, what am I doing here, and then you kind of come out of that funk a little bit, and then you just go start playing the preseason games, and it slows down a little bit for you. Start playing fast, and then it just becomes playing football again. But very pleased what he's done when he's had an opportunity, and he's improved in the protections too, which is a big thing on our system. The backs have got to be able to protect.
Okay, thank you, Coach.
Thanks.
All right, thank you very much.